Hi everyone, just making a video on my weekly watch list for September the 27th. I'm going to be looking at SPC, Tesla, Ethereum, Amazon, Apple, GME, AMC, SPX, Riot, Bitcoin, PLTR, and mRNA. If you have any stocks that you want me to chart, please leave it in the comment section and I'll get to those as well. I'll add them part of the watch list. And I'm going to get to SPC first. Really quick, I'm going to try my best not to make these videos too long and get to the point. SPC, looking for, there's two gaps on the daily, seeing if those are going to get filled, $21.75 and $17.27. On my last videos, we're looking at this falling channel, looking for a breakout. We broke out. So I was looking for a breakout, then a back test of the top of the channel and a breakout from here. Okay. That didn't happen. We did break out, we did back test, but now here we're going sideways and forming some sort of a playing within this rectangle. Now I want to see a breakout of this rectangle and preferably a breakout of $26.42. And after that, we're going to get to at least this range of the $29 zone. $28.49, $29 are where my flow indicator is. We could reject here. If we get over this with volume, we could see $30 and then $34.78. But I really want this to break out with big volume, quick. Once again, we got to see what SPY does this week. I'm going to get to SPX later. So this is what I'm looking at for SPC for the time being. If we do break down, we might, just to quickly show you, we might come down, test the top of this channel. That's where my flow indicator is as well, and break out of here. So a couple of areas where we can be bullish. So preferably we want to break out from here. So I'll update this video in midweek. From here, I'm gonna look at Tesla. Tesla was looking for a breakout. You guys watched my previous video. It was very telling that SPY consolidated and Tesla really held. It really held. Initially, it held really good, but after SPY started really consolidating hard, Tesla finally broke a little harder. But it was, to me, it was healthy, but at the same time, I felt like they didn't want to break Tesla down, and what was behind it, I don't know. But here we held the median line of my rising channel, and we finally broke hard. We broke out, sorry, and we even broke out of the top of this. I thought we were going to reject here, but we broke out of the top of this rising channel. One thing that I want to keep in mind here, like here, September the 8th, are we gonna break out and then break back in, some sort of a fake out? Keep that in mind. And we have the resistance of 780.79. So we can excuse me, we can come to the top here and reject, come back down. So we could do this move, so keep that in mind. If not, then we can, if we break out of 780, 79, then we're looking at a psychological 800. One thing to keep in mind on the weekly time frame, here my indicator here showing me some sort of tops might be in. Here, 11th of January, it didn't go right away bearish, but it was showing that in the near ranges, a temporary top might be in. And finally, we broke down. Here as well, it's turning on, and we might not break down quick, but let's say if we get in the $800 range, 800 psychological reject, and we can have some sort of temporary top. It's not certain, but we can. So keep that in mind. Gonna jump really quick on Amazon here. Amazon. Looking for a weekly. Was looking for a weekly head and shoulder. If you haven't read my or listened to my Alio Wave accounts, please watch my previous video. And I was looking at this channel, and I was looking at a head and shoulder within this channel. Left shoulder, head, and we created right shoulder. We're curling down. Only issue is that last week, bulls really came in and bought this, and you see this wick here. So what am I looking at? If we break over the resistance of 34.51, then we get to this median line. Are we going to reject here? Are we going to do such a thing where we're going to go up, reject here, and come down for that right shoulder to curl back down? I'm really curious to see. Or are we going to really break out of this resistance and get over this median line and go higher here? Back into the 3500s, back into the 3800s here. Not 3800s, sorry. Our all-time high, 37.73. We break 37.73, then we're looking here in the 3800s. Are we going to do this type of a move? First, to make that type of a bullish move, I want to see if we get it over the median line, and if we break the resistance of 35.50. If we get over the median line, I'm going to be questioning if this is going to be actual head and shoulder. So I want to see what happens this week, and I'm going to update this video once again. Moving on to Apple. Once again, I had this rising channel. We broke bullish. I had a head and shoulder here too, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We broke down, which that was a good play. Here we held our we held my flow indicator. It was a very good buy zone. We went bullish. My other indicator told me might be a buy zone, might be a reversal here, which we had some sort of a reversal. We fought the 8 EMA. Now I want to see Monday. Are we going to hold 8 EMA and push upwards towards the median line? If we do push upwards towards the median line, we will most likely reject the median line, plus that's where my flow indicator is, which acts as a resistance, maybe come back down. Or are we going to get over this and go higher? I would say maybe we're going to have some sort of a rejection, come back down, and then a breakout. Going on to the weekly, I do have this rising channel. Our nearest top of 157.26. Here we rejected, we came back down. We didn't get to the median line here, but curious to see what happens here. I'm gonna keep updating this. Do we have do we have some sort of a head and shoulder on the weekly? Sorry, my magnet is on. We have this type of a move, come back down. So something to keep in mind. Moving on to mRNA. So This one is pretty straightforward. I have a triangle on the weekly and the white lines, and I have a falling channel in the orange lines on the daily, both on the daily. So what's happened here? We have a couple of tops here on the triangle as well on the channel. I drew out this channel recently. Came back down. Okay. Turn off this magnet. Causes problems. Rejected here. Came back down. Held the median line. Are we looking for a breakout? So this is on top of my watch list. I really want to see what's going to happen here. If we're going to break out here, we're going to break out of the channel, top of the channel, and the top of this triangle. Our resistance levels 458, 50, 464, 85. And the next is the all-time highs at 497, 49. If that scenario doesn't work out, if we're going to break under the channel, we have a support at 426.61. So if we break down below that, then we can very well come back down to the bottom of this channel. If we break the bottom of this channel to the bottom of this triangle. So are we going to do some sort of a bullish move, or are we going to come down and break here? If we do break down out of this triangle, we have my flow indicator here, a clear support in the I would say 330s, 327s. But it's too early for that right now. I really want to see if are we going to curl back up and break out of this. Top of my watch list. So I'll keep you guys updated on this one. Palantir, yeah, PLTR. So I have a rising channel and I have another rising channel within it. These are both on the daily. So I want this median line to hold and to break out, looking for a break out of 29.29 and see if we could get to these tops here in the $32 range. That's what I'm looking at. But if we're gonna do I have another channel in the white. If we're gonna hold this median line, reject the top of this channel, break down. So if we break down, see if we can buy the bottom of this bigger channel in the $26 range, around there. But for now, right now it's bullish, right? Finally broke out here, and one thing that I like here, I don't know if you could see it. We can have a cup and handle, bullish pattern. So we have the cup here and creating the handle and a breakout. So keep that in mind. We want to break out of 29.29. So let's see if we're creating the handle here. Handle coming down usually about 30% of this whole move. Let's see if what we do this week. Jumping onto Bitcoin, and then I'm gonna do Bitcoin, Riot, and Bitcoin, Riot, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So this is what I'm looking at. I have this bigger channel. This is on the weekly, okay? So let's look at the daily. Let's zoom in a little bit. I have this falling channel on the daily, okay? Perfect. Bottom of this channel. When we were here, when we curled down, looking for this bear flag, curled back down, went bearish. Right here, automatically I drew this channel. And but before that, when we were here, if you look at my previous videos, was I looking? I mean, I quickly thought, hey, are we gonna create a inverse head and shoulder? So left shoulder, curl back down, head, we want to go up. We want to go up here to the top of the channel. Either come up, okay? Either come up and back test the top of the channel, create a right shoulder and break out, okay? Or maybe a rejection here of the channel, come back down, create this right shoulder and break out. Keep this in mind. For now, it's looking good, but keep this in mind. I'm going to update this in the coming days. If we do make such a move, for now, just watch for the breakout of this channel. Let me erase this. Watch the top of this channel in the 45,000 range. Let's see if we break out here. If we do such a, if this pattern works out, the head and inverse head and shoulder, then we need to watch the tops of the $49,000, $50,000 range. And lastly, I'm gonna look at Riot. Riot, this rising channel held some sort of positive sign, but we got to see what SPY is doing. If SPY breaks down, Riot will break down with it too. I know Riot had some sort of financing, some sort of deals. I don't really look too much into fundamentals, but I know they did. There's, I don't know if they closed that or not, but anyway, we need to go here, like these lows, we need to push up. We need to push up. We need to break through 2950, get over the 80 MA. Here we're going to have some resistance in the $30, $31 range, and next in the $32, $33 range. And we have our 200 MA here too. So our 200 moving average. So we don't want to break out of this rising channel. If we do break out of this, then we're looking at these lows of $24, $25. 24. We have support 23.93, but let's hope this holds. I mean, if you're bullish, if you're bearish, then you know, we had some sort of a bear flag here. We didn't curl down. We kind of went sideways here, but let's see. Let's see if this week finally Riot chooses to break out, or I'm gonna keep this updated throughout the week. We actually, we have a gap here on the daily at 26.32 as well. So something to pay attention to. Actually, I have an alert, yeah. All right, so lastly, Ethereum. Ethereum, I had this rising channel, broke bearish, okay? Let me erase these. Okay, excuse me. So now, now we're kind of going sideways, playing within this this white channel here. So we really need a breakout here if we're gonna break out bullish. I'm looking at 31.75. If we break 31.75 right now, problem is that we're rejecting two things. I'll tell you, we're rejecting the 80 EMA. And we're rejecting the top of this bigger channel that I'm looking at on the weekly. Excuse me, it's not that, it's on the daily. I drew up this channel, not really a channel. I just drew out the tops, see if it acts as any type of support or any type of resistance. But, and I have one bottom here. But for now, we are rejecting that. And that's the issue. If we get over that and the ADMA, then we're looking at 31.75. We break out of 31.75 bullish. Okay. We break out of 31.75 bullish. We have the back test of this rising wedge that I had. So it's in the 33.60 zone, let's just say, if we get in that zone. And we can get up there, test that again, and break down. Okay. One scenario. or another scenario, if we can actually get over that, get back into this rising channel and see if we get into this median line in the 37.26s. Well, price target right now, I'm just eyeballing, but I'll give it to you closer to when the actual move plays out. So this is what I'm looking out for Ethereum. This week we'll be telling. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we're gonna break further, or just one thing I wanted to point out is sorry, this magnet. Take this magnet out, and something to keep in mind, this falling wedge. Let's see if we break out of it bullish, or we're gonna come back down. I'm gonna update this this week, but as long as you look at these patterns that I showed you, that's all you need to worry about. Either you're bullish or bearish, that doesn't matter. It's all about making money, so I don't really care. That's why I always try to tell you both scenarios. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And once again, please let me know which tickers you want me to chart, and I'll be charting those for you. And watch for my video on these updates midweek this week. Thank you.